All right, so we got
That's definitely happened.
K here with his Jamka. For fun, I guess I'll try to fight him. Why not?
I mean, if you want.
Hey, what's poppin', sexies? It's your boy here, back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we are continuing this adventure in Aether Raids. So, today we have a very special cast, actually. We have GuardianE and we have SpeedyHawk on the channel, which is actually, honestly, pretty humbling to me that these guys would even take time out of their schedule to be on here. So, Speedy, I guess we'll start with you. How you doing, man?
Oh, great intro, Tacho. I appreciate that. But anytime for you, my fellow New York brethren.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got a good cast for this AR episode because I haven't played AR in like 8-7 months. So I'm going to be able to help a lot.
Yeah, we're totally going to get the clutch strategies on how to win the game like we did yesterday with Link King being the god of AR that he is.
Uh-huh. I got to watch that episode.
Yeah. It was pretty funky. Actually, we fought this crazy Catria ball, and then me and him were like racking our brains on what to do, and we eventually figured it out, and then I used that as fuel to like fuel my propaganda that you don't need Elamine to beat Catria. So there was that. Okay, so actually, SpeedyHawk, your rival Bromains are kind of what got me interested in doing something like this myself, where I have a whole bunch of guests on every other night, and then we just play the game and have a good old time. So definitely.
Well, it wasn't my idea. You know, I just took the show, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you're known for in the community is the rival Bromains, and also
probably, yeah.
Of course, the glitter and SpeedyHawk showcases and trailer vids. Okay,
we are quite the dynamic duo.
Right. Okay, so we also have GuardianE on the channel for his first appearance on my channel in particular. So, GuardianE, what's up, my man?
Hey, Tacho, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Good.
Just
Good.
glad I could get you on such short notice, you know?
You know what? Yeah, spur of the moment, but we made it happen. Hi there, everyone. Yep, GuardianE here with your boy, Tacho. And yeah, I'm just glad to be here. Thank you to Tacho for reaching out and making this happen. I'm super excited to be joined with Speedy here. Love both of these guys. They do amazing content, so I'm just thrilled and honored to be here.
Oh, they're gonna be. They love you, man. They're glad you're here too. So, actually, this is something like I didn't think about before we even hopped in. But we have me, we have GuardianE, we have Speedy, and if we had KCB Brian on as well, this was actually another thing that I wanted to do, where we do a trailer breakdown with the four of us. Because I feel like...
Oh, yeah, we're the trailer channels.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, if possible, we could have had Glitter on as well, but...
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That just crossed my mind that we're the trailer dudes, so... Okay, so you guys already know how it go in this little AR adventure. We're going to take a look at my defense replay first, and then we're going to do 2 fights while we talk about the game and all sorts of stuff.
Sounds good. Sounds like a
plan. Oh, wow.
Okay, so this guy's
fun.
Check out this combo here, the Hatari Azura and Ninja Korin combo.
I wonder what he's going to do.
Yeah, right.
Then we got Plumeria, we have Ashura, Yuri, of course Yuri, and then Raphael. This guy is actually really good because his support effect allows him to like give another infantry pulse to whoever he's supporting, which is great.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize that. That's sick.
He's low-key like one of the better 4-star seasonals to get.
That's sneaky.
Yeah, okay, so, I mean, we'll let this play, but what do you guys...
Is the Yuri running AoE? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Of course he is. I mean, why wouldn't he? Yeah, so I guess we can start with GuardianE. What is your take on Aether Raids right now?
I mean, right now, we talked a little bit about this before. I mean, my general philosophy has been to... I'm not a hardcore player by any stretch, I think, especially in the presence of the current company, but I think that, I generally go in and out of the vault, I would say, on a pretty regular basis, so I do at least, play on the regular. From my perspective, I think that I run Camilla Emblem to clear and engage in every mode, so that's kind of what I know, and that's kind of what I do even in Aether Raids right now. It's interesting because the way that I look at the game is less about what meta can I adopt. It's more about how can I counter this meta with what I have. So that's always been my philosophy with Aether raids, and I think, I mean, again, where I currently am skill-wise and ranking-wise, it's worked just fine. I know that the upper rungs can be maybe a little toxic, and I think there are certain additions to the roster in Fire Emblem Heroes recently that have led to that. But overall, I'm okay with my general mediocrity in Aether raids.
I mean,
Good way to put it.
you said something about running Camilla Emblem, right? And I mean, you gotta respect the thick mamas, right? So
Yeah.
I have absolutely no
always.
complaints with that. That's what a lot of people are in it for in Fire Emblem, is just for the waifus and the thickness that we get out of them. Right? You gotta.
Sounds wrong when you say it out loud, but
Well, I mean,
All right, come on, Speedy, don't give me that.
You gotta appreciate all
Speedy.
elements of the game.
Did you not remember your reaction to seeing Summer Freya? Or is it just me?
yeah, I remember.
Okay, there.
That's not the reason. I still love Fire Emblem. It's just a bonus, okay? That's not the main reason. It's the second reason.
Wow, by the way, this Japanese dude just shredded my defense like a
Yeah,
nothing,
I saw it.
Yeah, pretty good.
I mean, hey,
It's a pretty good
cool
team.
Yeah, what he did at first was he just killed my duo heroes so he could use his duo skills after he shut down the structure. And then it's just Tari, Azura, and Corrin dominating. Pretty good.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
clever.
this Hatari Azure is kind of nuts.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
It's like very obvious that to everyone that she's pretty much the best dancer in the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you think she's gonna be the Hero Rises winner this year? I think she's a strong candidate.
She totally is. I think at the very least she's going to make top 8, but I'm not sure if she's going to win necessarily.
Who's in first? Fatal Guard?
I think so, actually.
I think she
last saw
was.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not the voting gauntlet, so just vote. Do your best with the voting gauntlet, guys.
yeah,
I mean, the voting
basically-
gauntlet's always just like a crapshoot anyway, so you never know. I mean, it's
Yeah.
literally random, but at least
Yeah, I'll try and pick her up, the Azura, because I missed her on that banner. I didn't really go in.
Yeah, I think really a lot of people are pushing for that all green banner, which I would also suggest is probably the best move.
Yep.
Because if all the units on the banner happen to be green, then the rates are actually really, really high for a 5-star.
they're-
If you
they're
just snipe
ridiculous.
green, yeah. So I would hope for something like that, but
we were close last year, weren't we? Last year we had, wasn't it almost all blue or something? I can't remember exactly.
No,
but
I don't know if it was almost one color, but we definitely had double colorless and then double blue.
okay, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
it was only 2 color focuses, and sniping both of those colors give you a pretty good shot at a 5-star. So
Right.
that was a good banner.
Yeah,
Actually,
if we can get all greens, that would be ridiculous. But
yeah, for sure,
fingers
for sure.
crossed.
Okay, so
What do we got here?
it looks like a beast team actually, because we got Edelgard, we have Leanne and Tibarn.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 10 Tibarn, gotta respect that.
Yeah, hey, props.
All right, very interesting. Okay, so he has Hardy Bearing on Thracer, which is really awkward because her beast skill gives her a desperation effect, but Hardy Bearing
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
negates
that
it.
would kind of cancel it.
Yeah. All right, then we have
It's like a meme build.
I guess maybe. All right, then we have Wylia over there at plus 10.
Yeah, right.
Standing there menacingly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I feel like this is a easy team for me to use save skills on. I just want to be a little wary
Yeah.
of Berserk. I could also
Yeah, I think you're right.
probably player phase some of these guys too. I'm just gonna go for the save skills, the no-brainer strats, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a summoner supported Surtur.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen the pirate Surtur like anywhere,
Yeah,
so it's pretty cool that you have him.
he is so good actually, and
good,
I feel
yeah.
like not a lot of people have him. So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think you're right.
he's probably the best near save unit in the game, in my opinion. So I don't know. I guess people just didn't summon for him.
I think that's right. I think that's right. I think most people don't remember what he does, to be honest with you.
He has the
I
same,
sure don't.
Yeah, he has the same weapon as Gustav, basically, except he's blue, so he has color advantage on
Oh, okay.
on Legendary Sigurd.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I remember when he came out, like thinking that his kit was ridiculous, but I just don't remember
Uh-huh.
offhand now.
All right, so
Yeah, I think you were a little preoccupied with Camilla there.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right, so I'm gonna do this.
Wow, amazing strat.
Yeah, just ball my units up next to the
Big
two
brain
save units.
strats.
Can't go
And-
wrong.
There we go. Let's just hope for the best.
So, what's your plan for dealing with Fatal Guard? I know everybody complains she's one of the most annoying characters to take down.
Yeah, well, she is when you initiate on her, but Pirate Surger's got it.
You're gonna enemy phase her.
Pirate Surger can take
I
it. Yeah,
don't like enemy phasing her because she goes like 3 times. It's really annoying.
yeah, it can be, but as long as save skills just
Got a
win.
tank like this.
So-
Yeah, true.
exactly.
Okay. Oh, did you guys watch the Nintendo Direct, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Oh,
I did.
okay.
Are you
So-
excited for Warriors? Hopium?
Hopium, Fire Emblem Hopium.
3 Hopium?
I am actually. I don't want to say like I'm against it, but I was also hoping that we just got a brand new game altogether.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what most people wanted, but at the
Yeah.
same time,
You know they're. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you go ahead.
Oh, I was. You know they're working on one. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
they just aren't ready. I mean, I when I saw the reveal, I kind of laughed because I knew what people would be saying online about it.
Uh-huh.
But I like the Warriors games. I actually haven't beaten the first one yet, so it was kind of like an excuse to go back and play it again because I never actually beat it. I don't know. I think I guess what gives me a little bit of pause with it is that I feel like with the Warriors games, part of the fun was the fact that it was like a crossover.
Yeah.
And like you lose that with this. Obviously, it's like I guess it's a retelling or like a kind of a I don't know exactly, but
I've heard
so it's
that
obviously gonna be.
Yeah, I've heard personally that it's supposed to be an in-between from the monastery and the time skip. So that
Oh,
little,
really?
Yeah, that little point of time in between where we don't really know what happened.
Oh.
think
Where
that's-
Byleth was in a ravine, just
Right.
like sleeping.
Yeah, just
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know yet, but my biggest hope for the game is that they have characters outside of the Three Houses cast being playable.
Exactly.
Because I love the first Warriors game, and Musou games are my guilty pleasure. Like, I know they're crappy games, but I
Yeah.
have so much fun with them. So
That's
Perfect way to
I was
describe
like,
them
I'm
as
really
guilty
hyped for
pleasure.
the new game, but when I found out that the roster's just Three Houses characters, it was a bit disappointing.
yeah, that's my sentiments
But
exactly.
we don't know for sure.
Yeah, because the Warriors games, they're not necessarily good games, but I can't fault them too much because it's still fun to play them. Like just being,
Yeah, it's junk food.
Yeah.
It's like a bag of chips, like, but it's
Yeah.
I like
Yep.
it.
exactly how I would put it.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like that's kind of like been their MO a little bit because they did it with Zelda too. I mean, I feel like that's kind of been their go-to, well, junk food, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to like capitalizing on a popular property.
Well,
I mean,
see-
recently they've been really going hard with the story aspect of these games with Persona 5 Strikers. Like, I thought it would just be like a crappy Musou game, but it was like a whole new campaign for the game. And same with Breath, like the what's it called? The Zelda one.
oh,
what's
Age
the
of
title of
Age
it?
of Calamity.
Age of Calamity, yeah, exactly. It was like a whole retell, like a prequel to Breath of the Wild, like the whole story. So maybe with the first Warriors game didn't have a story pretty much. It was very generic. So I think they're going with the route of trying to expand upon Three Houses with it.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's-
good win, by the way, Tacho.
Yeah,
I'm
good
glad
win.
we could help you.
Yeah, we were really backing you up there.
Hey, I mean, I didn't really need much help with the brain dead save
Surtur
skills.
needs no help. Surtur needs nothing. Speedy, you actually you just informed me what Strikers was because I remember looking it up and like being nobody is telling me what this game actually is.
Oh,
and then I
it's-
just like lost interest. So it's a Musou. That's actually
Yeah,
what
it's,
it
it's
is.
a Musou game, but it's
Yeah.
like it's less Musou and more like a story campaign.
Okay.
Like there's,
Okay.
to my knowledge, I haven't beaten it because when it came out, I caught COVID and I just haven't picked it up again.
Oh, that
but like,
sucks.
there's no free mode to my knowledge. It was mostly just a campaign.
Huh. Okay.
And Musou games are kind of like big on free modes, you know?
Yeah, you would.
I could be wrong though. There might be a free mode after you beat the game, but I was like a good 5 hours in, and like I couldn't do a free mode.
That sounds like something Atlas would do though.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Maybe it was just for strikers, you know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for informing me.
Yeah. No problem.
It was weird. Like there were like announcements everywhere, but like nobody was saying what kind of game it was.
Yeah,
And,
it's a Muso game. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So what are you thinking about for this one, Tacho? Because this team looks a little bit flyer bally maybe. There's only.
I'm thinking.
I feel like I fought
Not
a team like
really.
this recently. This looks really familiar.
Is there a bunch of ground order shenanigans going on
Yeah,
here?
she's got it, and then she's got air orders, she's got ground orders,
Yep.
aerobatics. There's going to be a lot of jumping,
right, so-
basically.
Yeah, I think we should go with the save team. It seems like a pretty safe strat.
In your expert opinion, huh?
I don't know. What do you think? Do you have like a Gale Force team to dismantle this or something?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm mainly thinking more so towards player phasing this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about that just yet, but let's see.
So who are your player phasing prospects?
Okay, so we have Brave
figures
Erica.
here?
We have Yuri.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to take out Flora first with Erica, though, because she has far save, and then I'd be
What do you
able
do
to...
about the trap?
Which trap? Oh, this? I can have Yuri go there and then use...
Oh, does he have disarm trap?
Yeah, he
Ooh.
does. And then use
That's
his,
sneaky. Okay.
his skill to swap with Erica. Only problem is he's got this catapult that's going to hit my safety fence. So, you know, actually, if I lose this fight, I'm going to actually put the safety fence over here.
Have you been running into cannons in the second row?
Yes. I'm doing it too.
Okay.
So, like, everyone is running the slot 2 catapult right now.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel like I could save skill this, though, for some reason.
I mean, she has the null. Does she get? I mean, she has no follow up on her weapon, right?
Her
So she
weapon,
gets just
yeah.
2 free shots.
Yeah.
You
She's got
can't
the
really
speed
stop her. I'd be kind of scared with that many dancers. Like they're gonna do something, right?
Well, let's see here. Okay, so, I mean, I wouldn't want to bait there. I have a feeling this may actually be his real trap, this one, because he's got Flora over there. He probably wants me to put a bait unit here. It's like it
Yeah.
seems like that would be the spot to put him, and then I'm gonna take a bunch of damage from his bolt trap. So, if I were to be running a save ball, it would be easier for him to pick me off.
Mm-hmm.
But well, if that's the case, I could probably just have Erica run in and smash that floor and get out.
Yeah, but if it's a trap,
That's.
are you gonna
that's
disarm it first?
No, I have a feeling this is the trap, but let's see.
All right, so you're gonna wait a turn to disarm it, and then you're gonna go for it.
I also have Claude that I could use too. I'm sure Claude probably beats Flora. Actually, does he? Let me see. Hold on. Is this? Yeah, this is the... He used his Forbisol to get this Flora. I've seen a couple of them.
Good use.
Yeah. Alright, then we have Seiros over there.
And does your Brave Erica team, does it also have a save unit?
No, it doesn't. But I have like a mix. I have one team, this one here with Hector with the save skill, and then we have Yuri to sort of player face somebody.
And like Speedy was saying, my only concern is
The dancers.
the dancer freedom here. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, because there's nowhere to hide really.
In that same regard, though, I'm not necessarily sure. I'm a little afraid of this Claude, more so than the Byleth, because Theorm doesn't really have a good matchup against him. Especially when he's getting danced, like, a bunch of times, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. With the 3 houses, like, main lords, they have so many different versions that all have the same weapon types and look the same. I always mix up their abilities and their weapons. So I know that one has damage reduction, but does he do the gravity too, or is that the brave one?
No, this is that one.
Okay, he does gravity too, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he does.
And the brave one just heals a lot, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got it.
I think I'm gonna
But they
have
do look
to save
startlingly
skill
similar.
this. I might...
Yeah, just
Claude
can't-
and Dimitri.
Can't wait for the Warriors versions of them to be added in June.
Yeah, that's happening.
I might bust out Hector on this one, actually.
Ooh, old
Yeah, old reliable.
Or audio quality, maybe due to network connections.
Oh,
no!
You with us, Tacho?
yeah, I'm here. We got disconnected for a second there.
You still recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, that was scary.
Yeah, I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
Don't leave us, Tacho.
Hey, don't leave you. You guys better not leave me. Look at this. Look at what I have to deal with here.
Yeah.
I can't even see your screen anymore. Hold on.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me share the screen again.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Are we good?
What are you afraid of? This guy's only in tier 35. What is? There's only 39 of them, right? Or is there like 40 now?
League.
Okay, I'm thinking like maybe bust out Hector for this one because he's gonna match up better against Claude and Byleth, and then
Okay. I'm with you.
Even if
Yeah.
he dances, like I feel like I should be okay. The only problem is how am I gonna kill these two? If I do, I guess we'll just rely on Regan for that, and then I have Thor as well.
Who else is on the... Oh, Reagan's on there? Yeah, she's got that mobility.
Let's just go for it.
Hey, we got 7 ladders, right? What do we?
That's right.
It's fine.
Exactly. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's also do that. Get some stat bonuses. Gotta love how this unit it gives everybody +6 to all stats just because. Like,
Zajura.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm glad I've stopped playing this game seriously.
I want.
I'll stick to Bromains hosting it.
I kind of wanted Regan to player face somebody here, but like if I put her over there, let's say Byleth attacks from here, she gets danced, she could go over there. I guess we could have Regan there. It's not a big deal.
So Hector's running the far save?
Yeah, he's got far save,
Okay.
Aegis. It's the Hector build people run in player duels right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's just see what happens. Hope for the best.
Fingers crossed.
All right, so we have.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, he's okay. He has deflect magic and Aegis. Yeah, that did nothing.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god.
Ruptured Sky. How much is this going to do?
0.
Or 7. Wow. Congrats, Byleth. Good job. Now look at this 3.
Yeah,
3
good
damage.
call on that Claude matchup.
Yeah. I feel like Theorm would have gotten shredded by this guy. Alright, 4 damage. Congratulations, Claude.
Alright, now what do we do?
Okay, the only real problem is the pots, I think. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like, all his guys are already at my face, so it's gonna be a little tricky.
Well, maybe you leave Byleth alive, and then she'll just keep doing nothing to Hector, if you could keep everybody in save range.
Sure. Alright, let's... Okay, who does more? She does 30.
Thor has Gale Force, right?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do this to get rid of his damage reduction. And then we should be able to kill him. Yup. Okay, so I guess we'll go for that.
Clean kill.
I love the mean face she makes when she's shooting her guns.
Yeah. She's so angry.
Yeah, it reminds me of that scene with Mantis in Endgame, where it's like, everybody put on your mean face.
So trying to be intimidating.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we just, like, ball everybody up.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I don't know if any of them can really harm you.
I don't think so either. Maybe, like, let's do this, I guess? Maybe have her over there, and then just gonna leave her there. Because all of his guys besides Saros are ranged units, so I don't really need Hector, or I don't need Pirate Surtur too much yet.
Get a little bit of a bonus from the rain, too.
Uh-huh. Alright, here comes Thrassir, big bad Thrassir. Alright, she got us there, 27 damage. And he's got a bunch of dancers. She's gonna get her special. Actually, this could be bad.
Ooh, we're panicked.
How much? Yeah, but he nullifies penalties,
He has
though.
Aegis?
No,
Yeah.
Hector...
Okay, great.
Yeah. So 0 damage. Gotta love that. And then 6. Would have been nice if I had a healer here, but... Oh, this could sting.
Let's see. We have the Aegis.
We do.
Place your bets.
10. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Oh my god, this is so brain
I'm
dead.
solved. No, it took a lot of thought to put these
Yeah.
skills on.
I actually kind of feel bad for them.
Actually, am I dead? Yeah. Oh, we got killed.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna retract my statement. So now we lose 2.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well, we got the ladder.
All right, yeah,
It was
we
all the
have the ladder.
dancers, to be fair.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, this is where Elamine, I regret to say, would have came in handy, because I would have been able to heal Hector. I think that's mainly what I needed, just like a healer or something.
Mhm.
All right, Touche, guy, you got me. All right, Moyashi, that's his name. All right, whatever.
Tacho, I'll take full responsibility for that loss.
Okay, so like I said, I'm actually gonna just quickly do that, so we don't get catapulted again.
yeah.
Seems like a smart move. All right, let's see. What do we have this time? Okay, plus...
Ooh, a Sigurd.
Oh.
The unit that made me quit the... Well, that's not the one.
Not the
that's
one,
the dancer
right.
one. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
about the legendary one.
Oh, this is a scary unit. Legendary Micaiah.
Yeah.
Wow, check out this Mirabilis build. Brave Swords, Sturdy Impact, Odd Tempest, because who needs dancing, right?
44 attack.
What's her special's Moonbow?
Yeah.
It probably just catches people off guard, like, what the hell, she has Tempest?
Yeah.
Then she goes in for the Brave Sword. So, this is Astra season?
Yeah.
Okay.
I already have a plan, but... I mean, I'm going to break these 2 structures so I don't like get jumped by Erica, and then I'm going to bait all his ranged units. Only problem is Micaiah a little bit, but... Oh, I guess this guy, too. Okay, Spendthrift, Special Fighter, DD4.
Oh, only +9.
Only +9. He's waiting for the ephemera code, I guess.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I kind of want to do Hector again. I feel like Hector would probably be able to do this. My only...
You know your team's better than I do.
I think
If
it's
you
one of
think
those
you can
where
take a Micaiah?
My only reservations is that, like, I would use Fiorm, actually. Fiorm is better against these 2, but not necessarily Micaiah.
The armor effectiveness.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that Sigurd running Axebreaker? Did I see that right?
Yes, he is.
Is that like a common thing?
I have no idea. This is actually the first time I've seen anyone do that.
I'm just wondering, because I know the meta of AR can get pretty funky sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with Old Reliable.
I guess he's there to stop Fjorm with the Axebreaker. Like,
Yeah,
that's-
check it out. By the way, good thing that I moved my catapult.
Yeah, no, you called it. Everyone's running column 2,
Yep.
catapult.
All right, so like I said, we're just gonna like break these 2 structures and then try to bait all his range guys away from Erica. Yeah, something like this, I guess. All right, we get 1 turn of leeway at least. All right, so that looks good there. Okay, so also I guess what do you, we didn't really see it in the direct, but I wanted to ask you guys, like, what do you think the next Fire Emblem game is going to be?
Remake.
A
Calling
remake?
it. Yep.
Okay, so like a combo remake, like 2 games in 1, because a lot of people have been saying like maybe we get 6 and 7, or maybe we get
Yeah.
like 9
I mean,
and 10.
that's what I don't know how credible the leak is, but the leak said that, right? It was a joint thing.
I believe so, but
Yeah.
that leak said nothing about a Warriors game, so already the leak is
Well,
in
they said there
question.
was a spin-off, but like it's so vague.
I feel like if they knew, they would have said it was a Warriors
It
game.
was Warriors, yeah, right?
Yeah.
I don't trust the leak personally, but if I were IS and I were to make a remake, it would be 6. I think it would be the most marketable.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Oh,
it's-
6 and 7, yeah.
Not even 7 necessarily, but if you do 6 and 7, hell yeah. Like, I think you would make a lot of money.
Yeah, because, I mean, those are the games that people really want, I think, and, like, 6 never got localized, and then 7 is so popular.
Yeah.
So
And Smash exists. So
Uh-huh.
if I were them, I think it's a no-brainer. But if they do FE4, you know, thank you for making the very hardcore fans happy. But I don't think it's the right move.
yeah, because also the popularity of the characters, like you've said, we have Roy in Smash. We got, of course, Lynn and Hector from 7 that are just mega popular. It seems like it would just be their best bet.
And can you imagine, like, I know Echoes for Shadows of Valentia, like, I don't know if they'll do the same style for a remake, but can you imagine FE6 with, like, character art like that? It would be so awesome.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So I
would definitely want that.
I have to see Dorothy in HD. Let's see a pretty
I have something against Dorothy.
Why?
Just one of my mods is overly affectionate of Dorothy, so it's like,
I love
get
her.
out of here, Dorothy.
She's awesome. I run her
Is
all
it
the time.
Nacho's alt?
Yeah. No, I just, archers suck. What do you want? you know they're bad.
Nah, the archers. I actually use an archer in every game. So in 7, I always use Rebecca. In 8,
I use Rebecca a lot too.
Yeah, I always use in 8.
Are you a Namie?
No, I'm not Namie. Actually, I use Innies.
Oh, Innis is good, yeah.
Yeah, and in 6, I always use Dorothy. So,
Like Klein and Green, I always say Green. They exist, you know. You don't need Dorothy.
yeah, but who uses pre-promotes in Fire
I
Emblem?
do.
Okay, touche. Alright, but nah, like...
So what's your plan here?
I'm just gonna sit back and let his guys just bump into me because...
Okay.
It doesn't look like any of them can do anything, and then this Erica just keeps on rallying. Let me just take a turn. Okay, we have... Oh, actually, I may have to make some moves to get...
Yeah, those jars are kind
No
of
problem.
far away.
Let's see here. Oh, maybe... I'm very afraid of Erica against Surtur, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I would be afraid of that, too.
Let's see. Yeah, because otherwise, I would just bait both of these two right now. Have Regan over there. I don't know if that's necessarily the safest bet.
Like put her in the corner to.
Yeah, he has
move over that
one.
way?
He's got one dancer left. It's okay. It's an even number turn, so she can't move 3. If I were to break like this, I think maybe we could. No, if I break this, Erica's gonna move. get
Erica's
danced.
gonna-
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has the rally. She has rally speed too.
Okay. I mean, I really don't want to just stay in this like little lane that he's boxed me into, but I feel like I might have to. At least for one more turn. Let's see what happens. Alright, the problem is I'm not able to really damage Thrasir enough, so she keeps on like healing from the tower. Yeah, this is the one bad thing about this Hector build, is that he can't really hurt things.
No QR.
Yeah, or Bonfire either.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Alright, Ignatz took a bit of damage there. Okay, this looks a little better, I would say.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm sure actually yeah, this Saros has no distant counters, so that's good.
Well, back to the remake discussion. What were you gonna say, Tacho?
Oh, I was just gonna say that whatchamacallit, as far as like the combo pack remakes, I think 6 and 7 would be their best bet right now, but I actually think there's a decent possibility we may end up getting 3 Houses 2, because they've just been shoving 3 Houses down our throat.
I really hope not. I'm really vocal against 3 Houses, and if they do make 3 Houses 2, I hope they change the gameplay formula a bit.
Yeah.
It was not my favorite.
I could see it. I think that'd be a mistake. But yeah, I mean,
it would sell. Everybody loves that. I have so many friends who don't play Fire Emblem who got 3 Houses, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this game's great."
But I don't know. I mean, I feel like and maybe it's just because we play Fae, but it's the fatigue, and maybe I think again, maybe I'm just looking at it from that perspective, and that's why. But I just feel like there's only so much that people will entertain before. And the other thing is that you have, I don't know, there's something to be said about having a break and like having people clamor for them to return, like that type of thing. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think I'm like you guys, where I think the direction to go would be like a retelling of one of the older Fire Emblems, whether that's one of the titles or two combined, and just revamped for the current consoles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the reason why I think it's Three Houses 2 is because it's not very often where we get a Fire Emblem game without a sequel. Like, we have the 6 and 7 combo, 4 and 5, 1 and 3, 9 and 10. Like, it just seems like they like doing sequel games. So they're on the heels of Three Houses doing well, so I feel like they probably will do it.
We should have got Fates 2 then.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm wondering, though. Like, the most recent games, they haven't really been doing
Fates,
that, though.
see, the thing about Fates is they got
We had 3
Revelations.
games.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, all right. I mean, I guess. On a
Yeah, well, we got
technicality.
Cindered Shadows, okay? You got 7 chapters to play.
Yeah.
Basically the equivalent.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Okay, we finally lucked out. This Dracera's away from the healing tower, so I think I'm going to be able to kill her. And
Yeah, I think we got to surrender those pots, though. I don't know what your plan is.
I'm going to try my best, but if we can't get the pots, then so be it. Just going to... I mean, I'm allowed to miss 2 pots a season, so this would be the 2 we miss.
Okay.
But I feel like there's a way. I can probably player phase Erica with Thor if I manage to get her over there. Yeah, and then we're taking out Ignatz here. There may
Nice.
actually still be a way to get the pots. We have 2 turns, and
Let's see.
You got Reagan and Azura. I mean,
the problem... Okay, this... Surprisingly, this Mirabilis probably can kill my Thor, I feel like.
No way. You have 46 defense, and she gets what, like, let's say like 58 attack?
Alright, but she's gonna use Moonbow twice on me. Or only
She doesn't
once.
quad, does she?
No, she's not. She gets, let's see here. So 6 attack, 4 attack. She's at 54, and then Thor is at like... Oh, dude, are we good? We might be able to just tank that Mirabilis with Thor.
I think you can, but I don't want to be the guy that gets your Thor killed.
I'll be the guy.
I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely take that rep.
Pretty sure you can tank it.
I mean...
But you're gonna kill, like, you're not gonna be able to get the pot. She's gonna die in retaliation, no?
Let's see. Okay, so do you double... No, she gets plus 10 defense, and she has color advantage, and she's plus defense Ivies. So,
All right.
as long as I don't counter, like...
Hey, if this Mirabilis kills you, I'm just gonna...
Alright, how about this? If Mirabilis kills Thor here, I'm just gonna take the fight and accept the 1 unit loss and whatever.
Yeah.
I'm done.
We want those pots. We're greedy.
Bringing you down to mediocrity.
Yeah.
With...
Well, either way, it looks like we're getting Gale Force, so...
Nice.
Oh, okay, good.
Let's actually find out. Okay, look at that. 0 damage, even after
Yeah.
all of that attack investment. Gotta love that.
Sorry, Sleepy Fairy.
Alright, now, what do we do about these pots? That's the only question. Where do you get your guaranteed follow-up? If unit's HP is over 25%... Okay, yeah, so, yeah. Wait, she is getting 10 defense, though, right? From Sturdy Impact if she attacks me, so I'm not doing
If she attacks
27.
you, yeah.
I'm doing
yeah.
much less. I think she might be able to live if she initiates on Thor.
Yeah, she has armored blow too. I think you'll live.
Right. So
Or she'll live.
Let's do that then. Just try to make as much space as I can. Also, it's an even number turn, so she's not going to get Odd Tempest. So she actually only...
Try and put Reagan... Maybe you could, like, break those pots and make a path up there. I don't know if you have enough turns. Can you, like, break one of... Can you break the... Well, whatever.
I'm
I was going to say break the other one with Azura.
I'm trying to do, like, as much as I can.
Yeah.
Let's just see if it works. Alright, Mirabilis with your Brave Sword. Let's see what you got. 0 times 2. Congrats. Also, I don't double because she had impact.
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, me too.
All right, can you get both of these?
I don't think I can get both. Do
Do you have swap on Hector?
I do.
You could swap and then take a risk with one of the traps to break the tactics room with Plumeria.
Okay, and then like break both
And
with
then
Regan.
you break with Regan, dance, break with Regan, and then you could kill.
So we just have to hope this is not the bolt.
You just
trap.
have to guess which one's the trap. Like, you could go for the movement trap. Unless you see a better move. I think that's how you get both of them, though.
Let's. I mean,
There's no harm in doing it, because either way you'll be able to get there with a dance. So you'll at least be able to break one, even if you bring the Plumeria over and she triggers the trap.
all right. So I guess we'll get one pot
Yeah.
at least. Okay. Well, we'll get both.
Perfect.
No,
There
we
you go.
won't because she was gravitied.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Well, one is good enough.
Well, that's not what... That wasn't my plan, but she got gravity by the tactics room. I see.
Right.
Yeah,
She was gravitied
it's-
the turn
it's doomed.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we gave it a good
Damn.
effort. All right, good enough. I mean, I'm not like going for perfection here. You guys already
Yeah,
know.
we got one pot. You only have, what, like 2 days left in the season?
Yeah, 2 days left in the season, so that's good enough. We ain't in it to like go for top tier or nothing. I should end up in the vault after this anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, I still have so much Aether left, and we're already in top 3K right now, so we should be
Yeah, I
good.
think you're fine. Hey, clean wins all around. The one with the Byleth didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're just going to delete that from the pod, right?
Yeah. Really weird. I only got 5 Aether from breaking that pot. That's actually not good because I didn't use the boost. So I think that counts as I missed 2 pots, basically. Because
Wait.
if I had used the boost, I would have gotten 10 Aether from that. But I didn't. I only got 5.
I don't even know what boost you're talking about.
Okay, so...
You're talking about, like, the 2 times, right? Or are you
Yeah,
talking about something else?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, so...
But doesn't that just mean you have another map that you can play, though? Like, I think
Yeah, it's not
actually, isn't that better? Because that way you're only actually missing the structure on one of your plays.
no,
Yeah, if that was a times 2, you would have missed 10
Double,
Ether.
right?
But now you have a potential to get, instead of missing 10 out of 20, now you have potential to get 15 out of 20, right?
Right. I think.
Okay, that's probably how it is.
I haven't played this mode in a year. Don't ask me.
I'm pretty sure
that's how it works.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
I mean, all right, we'll leave it at that. Okay, so real quick though, before we get out of here, I want to just get you guys' quick opinion on the Summoner Duels R mode because it seems like the community has been pretty split on this one, and we've already had on this channel like a couple of more competitive players give their opinions on it. So I want to hear like, what do you two think? Let's start with Speedy. What do you think?
I haven't played it. but I played a lot of the regular Summoner's Duel, and when they came out with this mode, I read what it was about, read that it was a ranking ladder where merges count, and there's pressure. Once you lose 3 matches, your scoring goes to crap, right?
Uh-huh.
So I played maybe like 4 matches, and I didn't lose any, but then after that, I was just like, I really just don't want to deal with the meta strategies. Because, listen, I like to think I don't get super salty, but sometimes when there's 0 counterplay, you just get frustrated. And like with some of these matches, like I would have to build a very specific team to deal with the teams that I was going up against.
Yeah, and that's not something you really want to do, so...
No, so I was just like, it's not worth the stress, I'll just not play.
Uh-huh.
But I hope Summoner Duels S, I haven't read the changes yet, but it looks like they have some type of arena assault thing going on with multiple teams.
Yeah, so, okay.
Maybe it'll be better.
The way that one works is you go in, you select 4 separate teams, so you have to build... It's more so akin to actually, like, rival domains if we go in here. So... You see how this brigade has like 20 units? So
Yeah.
Summoner Duels S, how that works is you're going to have like 4 rows. Each team is going to be comprised of 5 units. So you have a possible 4 teams. And you can choose different captain seals for all of them. And when you go into the matchmaking, once you and your opponent get matched up, both you and the opponent will see each other's teams. And you're free to select up to 2 of the opponent's teams that they can't use. So you can veto them.
Okay.
So it's like giving more, like, I guess, how do I say this? More.
I mean, I like that. Pick and ban is very important in a lot
so-
of competitive games.
So let's say you see a team that has Yuri, Fallen Edelgard.
Yeah, you can't deal with them.
Yeah, you just veto that team so
Yeah.
they can't use it. But in that same
Okay.
regard, it gives the whales more of an edge, I think, because they're more
Yeah, you
likely.
have full barracks filled with monsters. So.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You can really avoid that, though. I mean, that's just no matter what you do, there's always going to be that discernible edge.
Yeah, that's why gacha games shouldn't be competitive. But I'm just being stubborn here.
No, you know what? That if that's a hot take, it's one that I'm going to ride with you because I.
It's not, but it's just.
Here's the thing, like, and so I play a lot of different gacha games, and so I am pretty experienced in how a lot of them evolve and change, and their different principles and different approaches to monetization. But PvP is really like. Everybody complains about power creep. It's really only relevant in something like PvP. And so if you have a PvP mode, there's an intrinsic value or hump that a free-to-play player is just they're never going to reach. And maybe when they with their sweat and their elbow grease, they can make it up and work harder than everybody else to make it close, but they're never going to actually reach the echelons of a paying player. And that's just a bridge that's never going to happen. So I mean, the counterpoint to that, I think, and where Faye has excelled, in my mind, and we talked about this before, but is with the reward structure, because generally speaking, the upper levels have diminishing returns, and so when you're, most players, even very casual ones, can get the majority of rewards that are, that are I think the highest value base, for an account just by participating, and that's by design. But yeah, I agree. I mean, PvP modes in general just have that inherent flaw, and then you run into the situations where you have a counter, or you have a meta-defining skill, and then you have a counter to that skill, and then you have a counter to that counter, which in some instances will bring back the old meta because now there's no more counter to the old meta. It's the same song and dance, and you see this in every gacha game with PvP elements too.
Yeah. So okay, I don't know if you played Dokkan Battle. Do you, Guardian?
That's one that I haven't played.
Okay, so now the way that they do it in that game is they have no PvP at all. So they're free to release the most broken ass busted units, and the only thing that happens is it just generates hype because people get to summon for this really awesome unit. Right now in Dokkan, they're celebrating the 7-year anniversary. Can you believe that? How many gacha games make it to 7 years? It's actually kind of nuts. So, for the 7-year anniversary, they released Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and he's like beyond broken. He's so overpowered, but it's good for everybody because you don't have to fight him in PvP or anything. You just get him. If you summon him, you're free to use him and dominate all the content, and it's so much fun. So
does Dokkan also have like an ally thing where like you can use your friends' units and stuff like that?
Yes, they do. They have the friend system. So yeah, it's just. In something like that, I feel like personally PvP and gacha doesn't really mix because
I think that should be a no-brainer.
I can give you another example. Like Bleach Brave Souls has their PvP mode, which they've long basically abandoned because it's just broken, and they have a new PvP mode. But the old PvP mode, the issue was like you had characters and a certain meta that just did tons of damage. So then they released a skill that made your character invincible in the first 10 seconds. And then they released a character that ignored that skill. And then they released another character that just increased damage reduction. So again, it's just this one-upping of
new
skills
Band-Aid every week
that have no value outside of countering something else. And that's always a philosophy that I've had an issue with, is like if you have a meta that's currently in the game and you're creating specific counters to that meta, it doesn't have inherent value. It's created value out of a poor meta that spawned from maybe a mistake or an imbalance.
Yeah, gotcha. So it's like what you're trying to say is like they're creating problems and then fixing it, like sort of what they do in Faye, right?
So the Band-Aid wouldn't be needed if the cut wasn't there.
Right. So they create a unit like Fallen Edelgard, for example, and then after her release, all of the offensive units have no follow-up. They have like negation of damage reduction, armor effectiveness, etc. So yeah, like I totally get what you're trying to say. And then Legendary Sigurd too. So they release him, then we get the safety fence, then we get Stall Ploy, then we get Reeve. They release the problem and then they give us the fix.
And the worst part is they can't even balance the game because you can't like nerf someone's characters that they paid for.
Exactly.
So if it's like a competitive game, most competitive games you can release patches to nerf and buff things that need to be nerfed and buffed. But in this game, you can only buff with refines. And like maybe like the Band-Aids that Guardian was talking about are kind of like nerfs in an indirect way, but it's stupid. So yeah,
fair,
not a big fan of the Summoner's Duel idea. I never wanted PvP in Fire Emblem Heroes, like real-time PvP.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like a bad idea. But if people enjoy this mode, more power to them. And I think it's more fun to play with your friends, where you can kind of restrict yourselves instead of going up against full +10 meta teams.
And I'm totally with you on that, Speedy. Honestly, like just like GuardianE, I've played many gachas, and it seems like PvP just does way more harm than good. So
Yeah.
I've wanted them to maybe like I think this was perfect here. This is just regular summoner duels where you can select rules for yourself that you and your friends can abide by, and you're not forced necessarily to play meta units. You can use whatever you want, but you can set these like restrictions. I'm sure they may add more restrictions like Book 2 and prior, or how fun would Book 1 and
Kanto.
prior be? Yeah, like no Kanto, no
sure
No
it's
skill
coming.
inheritance.
Right.
Well, it's interesting because they added those captain skills, and I think that was their attempt to neutralize some of that. Like it left them an opening to sort of mold how the meta would define itself moving forward a little bit, but it's not consistent enough. I mean, I don't think it works in every scenario. But I agree with you. I think this mode is great for playing with your friends. And I love the concurrent element of it, where you're in real time with somebody else, because I think, again, we talked about this before, but I think that opens the door to, down the road, potentially there being like a cooperative mode where you're both in real time and engaging against a specific threat or a siege or something like that. So I think that just testing the server and how it can do this can have some tangential benefits.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so my final point really about this one is that also you're not necessarily forced to do it, like with, say, Summoner Duels R and presumably S. So the favorite level, I think, is a good way to handle rewards, because all you got to do is just do it once. With your favorite character, you don't have a limit on how many times you can lose. You can just do the slow grind if you want, like do a fight a day or a fight every week, and eventually you'll get there. And they seem pretty consistent about raising the favor level, because we started on 1,000. We're already on to 1,600. So I'm sure they're going to keep adding more favor levels for like people who don't want to like really take it super seriously, but they still want to play a little bit, have a little fun, use their favorites. I think this was definitely the right direction for PvP. But then once they added ranking and they started taking out modes like Arena Assaults, and they added like the four loss limit and stuff like that, I think that wasn't necessary.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just kidding. Excuse my ignorance, but for the favor level, that's not per character, is it?
It is.
It is,
but it's just your lead of your team.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do it as many times as you have characters that you want to increase favor level, right?
Well, the thing is, you only get the rewards once.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. That was basically my question. I haven't changed my leader, so that's. I didn't know if it actually.
No, that'd be OP if you could get like 100 Forma eggs though.
For each one. Yeah.
I think there's also a Form of Soul too. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, how it works is you're able to get all the rewards once, and it goes based off whoever has the higher favor level in your barracks. So for me, that's right now Ninja Korin. I have the highest favor on her. So let's say I switched my leader to somebody else like Yuri, for example, and I haven't leveled up his favor. Even if I got Yuri up to like 200 favor, I would not be getting these rewards again.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you were at 1,000 with Ninjorn and then switch to Yuri, it wouldn't like add.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get the 1,100 reward.
Exactly.
Which is kind of annoying, but it's okay.
Yeah, I have to keep on ranking up with Ninja Korin to get the rest of these rewards.
Gotcha.
But a point I wanted to bring up with the Summoner's Duel R thing, I haven't played Summoner's Duel in a long time. I don't know how hard it is to find a match in this mode right now, just in favor battle. But like you're splitting up the player base even more on a mode that I don't even think is that popular.
Yeah.
So it's like you're essentially shooting yourself in the foot. They should have just focused on one.
Yeah.
Summoner Duels is like, it's almost like the training mode. I think that was the vision, was like Summoner Duels is like the training mode for
maybe.
R. Again, I agree in that I think Summoner Duels should be what it is.
Yeah, exactly this.
Try and find a match right now.
You want me to try and find a match right now? Okay.
You can surrender, but try and find a match. See how fast it happens.
All right. Oh, also, there's another problem too. Is like rematches. I've seen the matchmaking is so bad and slow that you oftentimes get to fight the same person over and over.
You're absolutely right. Yep.
All right, so we got
that's definitely happened.
K here with his Jamka. For fun, I guess I'll try to fight him. Why not?
I mean, if you want. I was just curious how long the queue time would be trying to find someone.
Okay, I mean, this is actually like more so about opening strategies and stuff. So I completely forgot how I had this team set up with the openings, but it's almost like chess. Like you have to have your openings planned out and all that. All right, this guy.
By the way,
yeah, go ahead.
It took me forever to realize how the turn order worked. Not forever, but I had to like look it up because it wasn't clear that the little nodes like indicate that you have more turns, so that means that you go first next turn. Like that was not immediately obvious to me, and that's like critical. That's like one of the most important things in this mode.
I just realized I have no Captain Seal equipped, by the way. So that, all right,
you're just flexing on
him.
He
doesn't know that. He doesn't know that.
He doesn't need to know that.
It's hidden.
Yeah.
All right, watch me like just destroy this guy. Imagine. Can you imagine?
Is that the new Crom? Oh yeah, it is.
He is. Okay, so let's say he used reposition. He'd be able to use 2 more. Okay, yeah, I'm good actually. This Hatari Carla is so dumb.
Well, you have double life and death. You're crazy.
Yeah, but she's gonna like kill his whole team basically with that one special. All right, check it out. So we have Jamka. Oh,
is this new refine good? I haven't looked at it.
All right, so his refine, I think it sucks, honestly, but a lot of people like it. I don't know. His base stats just weren't good enough, and they tried to like make him fast, but
I see.
He's like from ages ago, so he's not fast enough.
Is it your turn? I think.
Yeah, it is my turn, but Okay, so
are you just BMing here? What do you?
I mean,
10 seconds.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. I don't really care.
Okay.
Now, let's see how much damage this Jamka can do. Okay, he just kills me in one hit. All right, gotta give it up to Jamka.
Shoutouts to Jamka.
Yeah, shoutouts to Jamka. All right, he can just have the win. I mean, we just did this to see.
I made you test this.
Yeah,
it's funny.
I don't really care, honestly, but it is still pretty funny though that we're getting rocked by Jamka. Oh my god! Imagine I could come back and win this.
You could.
I feel like I might be.
You got your Captain Elwood?
Yeah.
With no skill?
No leader skill at all. All right, let's see. He does have Far Save Mer. All right, so it's my turn now. Where did he get the +1 move on Jamka, though? I guess from Crom? Because that kind of threw me off. Like, out of nowhere, Jamka was moving 3 spaces.
Yeah, I was not paying attention.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really much.
He's getting the increased move. Is it his refine?
Is it the captain skill? I actually don't know.
Oh,
is
let's
the
see here.
captain?
Yeah. Oh, that's where he got it.
yeah.
1 extra space.
I wasn't even. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that. So he got.
Well, you don't use captain skills, so how would you know?
I mean, I would have if I knew I was getting into a fight, but it's all good.
Oh yeah.
All
Thanks for indulging
me.
That
guy is gonna message you tonight.
I'm gonna send him a friend request. Let's see what happens.
Message you tonight and say I fought your team and I rocked you.
Yeah. Now he's Japanese. He has no idea who I am.
Right. The message will be in Japanese.
Yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah.
Oh man. But, I mean, to I think to Speedy's point, it can sometimes hang up and take like forever to get a match. And the R mode is like such a grind because you have to. I don't even know how many wins you have to get to the top levels, but like I got like 10 wins in a row, and like I feel like I didn't move up at all, and I was just like, you know what, I don't have time for this. I have other things to do.
Yeah.
So I think the grind is just killer. The wait time is killer. It's just too much.
Yeah, and then the 3-day limit too. That's what kills it for me.
3-day limit, yeah.
We need like a week or 2 to do this.
I wonder why they did that. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. So like there's certain, like I'm talking for like One Piece Treasure Cruise has these certain events that span for just a couple of days. When they make changes to the time span, there's like a ranking within, like for the players, and the higher the rank, the more rewards you get. In that mode, the player base gets kind of riled up whenever they change the timing as well, because it's a little bit double-edged. Because if you truncate it, then that means that you don't have as much time to grind it, right? But if you make it a week long, that means like the really hardcore heads are literally going to play for the entire week, and anybody else that has a life is going to like drop down because they can't play for. So it's a little bit weird because there's a little bit of a double-edged kind of advantage to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I think we summed it all up pretty well there. We went on for about an hour, so I think that's a good enough place to wrap. So, Speedy, GuardianE, thanks so much for joining me tonight, and also thanks so much for doing it on such short notice, because I was supposed to have Promise on, and she phoned in sick, so unfortunately I was like scratching my head, oh man, who am I going to get? But
that's right. The replacement's always here. Got your back, Tacho. Don't worry about it.
The second runners.
Thanks for having us.
I got to put on my Mets hat and my jersey and stuff.
Really live it, yeah.
Yeah, we just.
Are you a Mets fan?
I don't even like baseball at all.
Oh, okay.
But, you know.
So you're just going to make a statement with it then?
Yeah. Nah, I'm just trying to give a shout out to New York is what I'm saying.
I gotcha.
Yeah, baby.
New York, baby. All right. So
hopefully Promise feels better soon.
Yes, get well soon.
All
And
right.
if you in the comments disagree with any of the points we made, I personally don't care, but feel free to voice them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty casual when it comes to Fae. What do I know? Maybe Summoner's Duel R is the best mode to ever happen to the game.
I don't know. I think most of the whales would still agree with you, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go, but definitely, viewers, make sure to check out both SpeedyHawk and GuardianE if you haven't already. There's going to be a link to both of their YouTube channels in the description of this video, so show them some love. And that's going to wrap us up for tonight, so this is your boy Tacho signing out. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a good night.
Sorry, I felt like I had to say bye.
Yeah, I mean, GuardianE can say bye too. I'm going to edit it, so it's all good. You don't want to say
All right,
bye,
awesome.
Guardian?
Oh, sorry. I thought I
No.
misheard you. I thought you were going to say you were editing out Speedy's bye. So.
No.
He's
I'm-
gonna edit it so
I'm-
it's clean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Goodbye. Have a good night.
Perfect. That's a wrap.
That's
I
a
was
wrap.
very excited to say that.